Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Joyce IRAKARAMA. Through this meeting, we are going to share exchange rate, trade barriers, and resources. Exchange rate is the value of a currency of a given country in relation to the currencies of other countries. The types of exchange rates are free floating, restricted currencies, and currency peg. Free floating is the rise and fall of exchange rates depending on a foreign exchange market. Restricted currencies, the government sets the value of a currency of a given country depending on how limited is its currency. Currency peg, here the value of a given country's currency, which is pegged to the other country's currency, remains in the same range of value. Therefore, factors influencing exchange rates depends on the relationship between countries involving an exchange. These factors are different in inflation, different in interest rate, current account deficits, public debt, terms of trade, and strong economic performance. Difference in inflation. The country with low rate of inflation experiences a rise in the currency value due to the increase of the purchasing power. Difference in interest rate. Interest rates, inflation, and exchange rates goes hand in hand. This is because interest rates influence the level of inflation and exchange rates. The higher the interest rates, the more the foreign capital is attracted, making the rise of exchange rates. Current account deficit. Current account compares the payment of goods and services, interest and dividends between two partner countries. A deficit in the current account shows the country is spending more on foreign trade than it's earning and is borrowing capital from foreign sources to make up the deficit. The higher the foreign currency demand, the lower the exchange rates. Public debt. The higher the public debts the government have, the more low earning of price of exports and the more printing of money, leading to inflation. This high level of inflation will cause low exchange rates. Terms of trade. When the country's exports have a high price than the price of country's imports, there will be an increase in the demand of the country's currency due to increase of terms and trade, causing a rise of revenues from exports. Strong economic performance. The stronger the economic performance of a country, the more attracted are foreign investors due to the stability of the currency value increasing exchange rates. The second thing is trade barriers. Trade barriers are policies taken by different governments on the purpose of restricting importation of international products. There is natural, tariff, and non-natural trade barriers. The natural trade barriers can be distance between one country and another, and the language used by those people from those two trading countries. Tariff trade barriers are uniform taxes imposed to imported goods and services. Non-tariff trade barriers are like import quotas by limiting the number of imported products and embargoes by banning products from named countries. The importance of trade barriers is to reduce unemployment by reducing importation of cheap labor from abroad, reducing trade deficit by decreasing demand of imports, and protecting infant domestic industries from competitive foreign industries and earning more revenue from tariffs. The third on our agenda is resources. Resources are all kinds of needs that will be used by the business in order to produce its goods and services. They are divided into financial, human, and material resources. Financial resources include money at hand or in bank, shares, bonds, and funds. Human resources are employees of the company or organization contributing to the production of goods and services. Material resources include facilities, technology, and equipment that will help in the daily activities and production of a given business, company, or organization. Thank you very much.